Oh, hello there. It is Sunday morning, it's 10 o'clock. I've had the longest sleeping ever, but it was brilliant. I loved it. I was awake actually quite early, about 6ish, till about 7. So I was awake for a while, probably 6 till 8ish, and then went back to sleep for another hour. So it's been the best morning ever. I enjoyed myself. So I'm all set now. It's London today. Alex has a K-pop concert. I know this. Pixie, I think. So I'm going to go to Halfords because one of my brake lights is out. So I've got to make sure the car is all set because it's a long journey. Make sure I've got petrol and there's air in my tyres and stuff like that. I'm sat in the car waiting for Alex now, just opposite where Alex lives. I've done everything on the car that I needed to do. Windscreen, screen wash, oh my god. Screen wash. I've pumped up the tyres. I've had someone at Halfords change the bulb that was out. I've checked everything so the car's okay. I do have a tyre that probably needs changing soon, so I'll get onto that when I get another 5 minutes spare. I got a little bit of headache on the side, a wee bit of tension, but there we are. I'm in my comfy clothes today because I'm just going to do a lot of driving. We're going to have lunch and then we're going to London. It takes 3.5 hours-ish from where we are. I chatted with my brother who's in London all the time. He said, don't worry about where I'm parking and stuff because where I'm going to doesn't look like there's going to be horrible congestion charges and all sorts of stuff like that. Looks like it's going to be all right. We're off to see Pixie. Well, I'm not. Alex is off to see Pixie, which is about 7 o'clock. And then I'll be coming back again because I'm in the shop tomorrow. I know. If this had been like after the shop had been open for a while, then I'd probably close the shop or get Liz to cover something. But Liz is doing Tuesday, Wednesday this week, so I need to do Monday because that includes the orders for the week. So yes, I'm going to be tired tomorrow. I had a fairly okay day in the shop yesterday. It wasn't the busiest, but it kind of pumped the money up a bit because I had 2 readings. I had my first bad reading yesterday. It was that bad I had to reach out to a psychic friend of mine and went, what on earth? I explained everything to Sean and said, what? I know I'm right. I know everything I did was right, but it was like she came with these preconceptions of what she wanted me to say or who she wanted to come through. She was so closed off. She'd already got this barrier up. So everything that I said to her, she was just like, nope, that's not right, nope. And she kept stopping me. And about halfway through, I just said, look, you've made me feel really uncomfortable. How it works for me is I will literally tell you everything that comes in, and then it's up to you to figure out how this fits with your life. But you tested me. You literally tested me. It feels like an exam right now. So that was really tough. Really tough. And as she left, she said, she said, you're not as good as you think you are. I'm like, well, I don't think I'm good. What? I'm not that. I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not that person. I do the best for everybody I work with, and I can only tell you what comes through. And if it's not what you wanted, then I'm sorry. But, so it was a really tough one. Really tough one. Kind of get the feeling that she had some regret from someone who'd passed. Some real regret that she wanted closure for. But she wasn't going to get that from me, unfortunately. So then the reading after that was a guy who'd not turned up 3 times. And I kind of didn't want to do it because I'd let myself down by booking him back in a 4th time. I have rules. I have 3. And if you blow it 3 times, that's it. Simon has 1. You blow it once, that's it. Anyway, he blew it 3 times. And for some reason, I just thought, I'm just going to book him in again. So I did. Anyway, after being worried about it and all the rest of it and not wanting to do it, the reading was fantastic. There was a total epiphany moment in the middle of it because it reminded me of a certain daughter of mine. There's a lot of epiphany moments that were just like, it was mind-blowing. Yeah, and I think he got a lot out of it, and so did I. Liz got a lot out of it because she was at the back listening. Liz is like there for security, really, you know, making sure I'm alright. Plus she makes the cups of tea if they want a cup of tea or anything. But it was fabulous. I recorded it on my phone for him and sent it to him afterwards, so he got a copy of it. That was a funny thing as well. The first lady who came, she said, "Where's your CD player to record the session?" I'm like, oh, hang on. Am I supposed to be recording this? I didn't know that was part of the rules, that I have to make sure I've got a CD player to give you a CD to take home. It felt like it was a recording session. It was kind of weird, like what I used to do and still do from time to time, record people. I was like, well, I can quite easily record it on my phone and send you it. And she said, oh, well, I haven't got my phone. Okay. All right. So I always offer it anyway. But it was just her expectations. She had so many expectations. She said, I've had psychics in the past and I know how this works. I'm like, well, with all due respect, it's not the same for everyone. It's not like a, but oh dear. Anyway, having talked to Sean, it just made all sense to me, and it felt a lot better afterwards. And I know that I was doing the best I could, and I was right, and I wasn't, you know, trying to be awkward with this woman. But I guess that just happens. It's going to happen from time to time, I suppose. But it was my first bad one. It was horrible. But I stood my ground. I did say, look, you've made me feel uncomfortable. This is how I do things. If it doesn't fit you, then that's fine. But at least let me say some things, what I can visualise and what I can feel. Because every time I say something, if it doesn't match what's in your head, you go, no, no, no. She just kept cutting me off. And after thinking about some of these things that I'd said, they did match with her. It's just that she wasn't looking at the bigger picture. She was thinking of one person in particular that had passed, not any other signs or guidance that could come through for her or a family around her right now. She was just so closed off. Wow, it was hard. But anyway, I had a lovely sleep in this morning and I feel much better. So I'm just waiting for Alex. I'm still waffling. Alex is not here yet. And for those of you that have commented, because I do get it from time to time on my vlog, Alex is non-binary. Alex is 22 at the end of January. Oh, and Liz, if you're interested, because I get questions about this all the time as well. Liz is Simon's mum. Simon is my partner, boyfriend. We're not married. Simon don't want to get married. It's not his thing. He's not bothered. He just thinks it's a bit of paper and stuff. Anyway, that's a whole different thing to talk about. Liz is Simon's mum, and she likes to call herself my mum-in-law, even though technically she's not. She just finds it, she loves it. She just wants to be that. So Liz is my mum-in-law, although biologically and technically and all that not, but that's what we're going with. So Liz is my mum-in-law, and I'm happy with that. It's nice. It feels nice. It was hard to begin with, I'll be honest with you. It was tough because I didn't want to let anybody in. I mentioned this in a previous video, that don't want to let anybody in because I can't lose anybody again, but I think it's too late. And she's the most caring and helpful person ever. It's just crazy how helpful she is. She just goes out of her way to do things. And I'm like, Liz, please remember you're like 70 now. You can't tell that she's 70, but you know, if you don't want to do something, say no. But I don't think she knows how to say no. Bit like me, I suppose, although I'm much better at it now. I'm proper waffling here. It's because I'm still waiting for Alex. Come on, I know I'm early, but Junior Eurovision today as well, this afternoon. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it, but I might try and listen to it on the radio on the way. That might be cool, because I am interested in who gets through and wins and stuff like that. Oh, Hello, it's Monday, it's now 20 to 1. I've been here since 9:45 this morning. It's been mad busy. I've had 8 orders to do. I've wrapped all those up. They're in the boxes at the back. Mainly luxury candles. You guys are loving the luxury candles from Mallowbrook. I am getting more, so don't worry, they will be coming in. Also, I've had a lady in buy a whole bunch of stuff for Christmas presents, including one of the Turkish lamps, and they're going down real quick. There's not many left. It's a good price, you know, £35 for a Turkish lamp. You can't go wrong, really. I've got to do my orders next with the money that comes through from previous week. I wait until it comes in and then I go, right, what do I need to order? So I've got that to do, but I need a lunch, I need a wee. It's just been really good. Oh, and yesterday, there's so much to say. It was fantastic yesterday. Alex went to see Pixie, spelled with a Y, I think, Pixy, a K-pop band. Alex was so excited, anxious. I mean, Alex does suffer with anxiety, really anxious, but excited, and loved every second of it. Alex was proper grinning when they came out, and it was worth the 8 hours of driving. It took me 4 hours to get there, and 4 hours back, plus parking in London. But it was totally worth it. I think Alex had the best time, and just for the smiles, Alex's face, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. It was brilliant. I just stayed in a Wetherspoons nearby, chilled out. I wasn't going to go in the K-pop concert. I did get to listen to K-pop all the way there, but we made a deal. I said, look, I'm not listening to K-pop all the way back as well. But as it turns out, Alex fell asleep anyway. So I just didn't really have anything on the radio. I was just watching the time, thinking I really want to get home. Didn't get home till 2 this morning. And I was in the shop again for 10 o'clock this morning. But tomorrow I'm off from the shop. Liz is doing the shop Tuesday, Wednesday, so I'll be filming for YouTube and having a day off on Wednesday. Yeah, I think it's time for some lunch. So it's now 4:10. Oh, look at my fringe, looks like curtains. It's been a good day. I've had another customer in. She's comes in regularly, bought a lip balm and a massage brush, and I've been just trying to catch up with admins, really, making sure everything's going on, paying for suppliers for orders and stuff like that. And yeah, deliveries should come in midweek, I would think, maybe Wednesday. Not a whole load of stuff coming in this week, but I really want to do a big clothing order at some point. But you know, the business kind of decides on when I can buy the big orders, really, and what's coming in and when and stuff like that. Anyway, it's freezing in here now. It's 4:15. I'm going to sign off from this vlog because tonight I've got some readings and a singing lesson, and I might not have time to sort out my vlog, so I'm going to edit it and upload it now, and I'll see you on Wednesday in the next one. Bye, loves.